To show how PowerWatch can find a bad string, we're joined by a solar system expert who will use PowerWatch to check for potential problems on a live site. We're looking at a 250 kilowatt site, and it's late in the day and it's generating pretty well close to full power. Over the last week, the revenues have been averaging around $1,100 a day. Now, looking at the gauges, the live screen alone, it would appear that everything's normal and we don't have anything to worry about. Do you think by using PowerWatch you might be able to find a problem that we should be aware of that's actually costing us lost revenues?
Sure, let's using the PowerWatch to check. So please go to Analyzer. In the Analyzer tool, there's one feature called PowerWatch. Now, in the PowerWatch, you will see every single inverter, the performance right now. As you can see, every single inverter seems tracking each other, but one of the inverters pretty low right here is inverter number 16. Now, if you go to the pull down right here, you can look by the energy ratio. The energy ratio, now in perfect scenario, if all the inverters tracking each other, they should be 100%. But as you can see yesterday, the energy ratio is 61%. So let's go to yesterday. You see there's still big difference right here on the lowest one, and you look at it also inverter 16. So let's go to performance by end of the day. Here's the daily production, the energy. The lowest one also inverter 16. So you wonder what's going on number 16. So if you try to click on number 16 right here in this bar chart, it will bring you to inverter 16 of yesterday, and it shows you all the value on that inverter. But look of it, it looked like inverter 16 generate power. There's no alarm, so everything seems to be normal. But if you pay attention on the 2 MPPT input right here, number 2 it seems half as number 1. Now, this inverter have 2 MPPT. Each MPPT have 2 string. So I suspect on the MPPT number 2, we're losing 1 string.
Well, that makes sense. So loss of a string could be due to, say, a blown fuse, maybe a corroded connection, possibly an animal's chewed through the wiring, or even a bad panel which brings the whole string down. Could those be types of causes that would cause this types of symptoms?
Oh yeah, all the above, yeah.
And so what would that cost if you didn't detect that? If, for instance, if you didn't have PowerWatch and this went on for, say, a year between maintenance checks, how much money could you have potentially lost?
Oh, that's a lot, because each string is around 3 kilowatt. For 71 cents per kilowatt hour, you're talking about $2,500 per year of revenue loss.
Wow, and this site has 100 strings. We're just talking one single string could result in that. It's certainly worth looking for, but what would you ask your maintenance guys to do to fix the problem and prevent the loss of revenue?
Oh, I will ask the maintenance people. First, come to your SolarVu portal right here. Click on the layout button right here, and then it will bring you to the site layout. And then I will ask them to, using this layout, go to inverter 16 and check on the MPPT number 2 and check on the string and try to fix it according to this layout.
Well, that would certainly be worthwhile. It seems like a lot of work to have to come here every day to do this type of analysis. Is there not some way that you could have SolarVu inform you automatically if this problem is there, so you could come here only when you need to?
Oh yes. If you remember the energy ratio I just mentioned, in the setup area, you can set your a threshold on the energy ratio. If said, let's say, lower than certain percentage, give me a warning.
Well, that would be great. And then if you knew it was working that well, you would be able to have fewer maintenance checks, which can add up to quite an expense. You could schedule them much less frequently, I would
Exactly,
assume.
yeah.
Well, that's a very powerful feature. I thank you for pointing that out, and I could see how by using the PowerWatch feature, you could definitely save money with potential problems. Install a SolarVu portal on your solar PV generation systems to effectively manage them, to maximize revenue and reduce operating costs. PowerWatch is just one of the many tools provided to help you. For further information about other SolarVu features, visit the website at solarvu.com.